This video is going to demonstrate a hip release and a back release, and then movement re-education. You'll want to use a block, a yoga block, or you can roll up your yoga mat. We're going to, I always like to have people do a check-in before and after to notice the change in the muscle system. So with this drill, what we're wanting to do is we're wanting to bring more space into the spine and to be able to create more space into the hip sockets and then re-educate the muscle system. So a lot of times what I'm seeing with people and clients is that we tend to have our back muscles, our spinal muscles in over tense position. So when the muscles are at rest, they still have tone. They're not getting to a resting length. And this position is giving some nice subtle opening and space into the lower lumbar spine and discs, and the muscles are able to let go. So we're going to be doing this position with breathing. So breathing is such a big key in bringing more balance to our nervous system and to be able to get the range of motion in our core muscles. So we're going to check in with lying on the back and noticing how your body meets the ground. And then we're going to take the hips and place them on the block. Now we're not going to go through the full time here with the release position. What you will want to do is just set a timer and be here for 5 minutes. Now from here, what we're wanting to bring in is keeping that steady flow of the breath, just as you've been breathing here. We're not doing big action, so it's a nice steady state, even paced. Hopefully, as you've been laying here, you're not holding any tension in your neck or into your shoulder girdle. A lot of times, we still, when we're lying down, we're still tensing and kind of gripping our rib cage. So part of that breath is to just give permission to let down, find and reconnect with the breath. And now we're going to challenge the system a little bit just by moving the legs. So we're going to start with lifting the leg, keeping the breath, maintaining the breath, and just doing 3 breath cycles, and then switching to the other side. It looks like this. The key to pay attention and notice, a lot of this is observation, is how much does your body want to grip when your leg is in the air. So the breath is to practice, can you keep that steady flow, and can you chill out the neck and that rib cage and the back wanting to arch as the leg is in the air. Noticing side to side differences. Typically that's really common to have a side that's a little easier just because of our dominance in feet and hand usage. now we're going to lift the leg up and then straighten the leg. So depending on your flexibility, you may not have the length in that back line to be pretty much starting at a 90 degree. So start lower, whatever is your range of ability in your back line there. So get used to just having the leg with the straight leg, breathing here. And then switch. And then now we're going to lower nice and slow, keep the knee straight. We're moving the hip, so this is great action and re-education for the core, keeping a nice steady flow, no holding, tensing, noticing if the back is wanting to arch, and only go as far as you can. So keeping everything pretty quiet. So right here, I'm really feeling the work happening. If I were going fast, I'd probably be arching my back. Just kind of notice the lower down. And then when we get toward the end, if there's tension in the hip flexors, to get the leg down, my back wants to arch. So notice if that's happening for you, and only go down as far as you can, because we're working the hip, not the back. So for right now, this is about it for me. And switch. If you need to readjust the block, do that. Okay, now I'm getting to the zone for me where I'm getting kind of close to wanting to arch my back. I'm just going to see if I can keep it here for a little bit. We're wanting to bring in hip extension.